Go check out some classes. I want to check out an art class. Can I not do another battle class? Did I only have access to like level 2? Huh. Issues with my headphones. Yo, that's a nice Staraptor. Greetings, I'm Hazel. I'll be teaching this art class. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learn in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for exams or jobs. So my class waste time for you then? I think not, at least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you, what is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? The eye of the beholder? Interesting, thank you, Wozzy. Oh, I don't mean to suggest that's the correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you take time to think about it. Think about why we might even find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question mark the sky, haha. Sure, find that little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help you pull through the days where your studies have exhausted. Okay. At the end of the class? Hey, Namori, what's her name? Namora. She's here too. Certainly surviving much more enjoyable. It's my hope this class will add even a little bit of colour to your lives, and that was the bell. Huh. I feel like the more, there's got to be a reward for doing, like, all of the classes. Art 2. First we'll just binge these classes for a second. And then, before going, I got a couple bug types. I need to level them up. In our previous class we discussed beauty. So there, mix things up a little bit, pique your interest. Let me introduce our special guest. Gibble. Yo, Gibble looks smooth. This is Professor Gibble, the assistant lecturer for today. Professor Gibble, if you'll be so kind to terrestrialize for us. He's gonna have a Garchomp, isn't he? You are grass type. Cool. Some of you may already know, Pokemon can terrestrialize if you use a Terra Orb. Normally Professor Gibble would be of the Dragon type, but terrestrializing it succeeded in changing its type. So class, what type do these lovely colors represent? The grass type. Full marks. Bro. These beautiful flowers blooming. Grass type. The shape of the Terra Jewel. Yes. To summarize, if an opponent's Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, observe the Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely, see what type it's become, and choose effective moves accordingly. Cool. Nice. Oh, is that art class done, or is it an art class 3? Because there's not a battle class 3. So I imagine I can't do that yet. Like, maybe 2, yeah, 2's the limit. I would not like to revisit. Let's go Hermac. Mr. Seguro. Yo, bro is buff. I see, we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. They call me Professor. That's a fierce, just hair, mustache. Your time here will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills. Okay? Put the knowledge I impart on you, food, clothing, shelter. I think the most pressing interest for you all is food. Oh, is this going to teach about, okay, meal powers. These powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points. I should. Okay. So if I... I mean, we didn't have much issue getting Greavard or Ghost Doggo. But yeah, that would have helped if we had catching power up. But I don't really have the ingredients for it, I think. Oh, they were turning the pages. I just saw a couple of people being like that. I was like, what's going on? They're doing it all in sync. Have you noticed this? What's more, certain something that is particularly important to receive the meal powers. Let me see. Tell me what you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers. Cool. Perhaps you're already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. Choice of ingredients and condiments influence the meal powers. Sandwiches may help you gain egg power, including numerous bitter ingredients. On the other hand, you can gain item drop power. Learning. Okay. That's something I should do. Use the Let's Go feature and just like farm for items. The music is good though. Put away your phones, time for class. Think about picnics and meal powers. Ah, heals Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you're aware, it is not suited for use in battles. You cannot make food, or when you wish to restore HP quickly in times such as those potions. Yep. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used in your bag. Yep. Price of the item, the more HP. However, unforeseen happenings are an integral part of travelling from place to place. Imagine you will. I'm sorry, you find yourself injured Pokemon, but you have no potions. You are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. What should you do? What should you search for? A teacher. Items on the ground. Awesome. You see some shiny on the ground, it's actually an item that has been dropped there. Sweet. You can send you... Yeah, I forget a Pokemon can pick them up. That's something I forget about. Or just have not done. Forgot about, just haven't done. It's, Right, that should be home ec done. History. Miss Rayford. Who is Miss Rayford? Okay, Pokeballs. Yo! We're learning about Hisui! What was his name? Professor Lavington? You see that, right? My name is Rayford. I will be the one to impart knowledge in the past to your little minds. You should learn about the mysterious location of in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. Oh, cool! A massive crater known as Great Crater Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero. The research of its geological strata and material composition has shown the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. Some believe that certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. She's got an Articuno necklace. Oh no, she noticed my eye contact. What exactly was believed to rest inside it? I don't know. A Snorlax? It's not a Pokemon Center. Treasure? Ah, that's correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything. I wonder if, like, all your answers are correct. Less in depth is great creative. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though. The lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember the Great Crater in Area Zero is off limits. Okay, do not dare to entertain the foolish notion. I want to go. Let's go. Area Zero in the Great Crater. Let's do another history. And then we've got math, biology, and language. Greetings students, we will continue unravel. What are the other pictures? What's that one with the yellow stuff? About 2,000 years ago the region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Some accounts describe the Paldean Empire as being quite a dictator. The Emperor also zealously believed the legend treasure that rests in Area Zero. As mentioned, the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends and magic, and in an attempt to gain power to stand against Paldea's neighbouring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. I mean, you made eye contact with me. Like, let's not even pretend. She said 2,000 years ago. You literally just said 2,000 years ago. Oh, it said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Empire even reached the depths of Area Zero. The punishing journey itself that barred their way, perhaps some unknown creature. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore it in its untouchable state. Cool, I suppose I can only dream. Sweet. Let's go biology. Mr. Jacques. My name is Mr. Jacques. I'll be your home biology teacher. In my class we will learn about various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you'll come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. Today's class I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth, better friends with Pokemon, let them out of the Pokeball, walk alongside you, ZR to throw a Pokeball, nothing cuter than watching it, okay? Once you let Pokemon out, try speaking to them. And it's a great way to get to know them. But letting your Pokemon out of the world isn't such a great idea in some occasions. You want to tell me where it is that you shouldn't have them walk with you? Inside buildings? That's great. I see you've done your homework. You can't walk with our Pokemon indoors, how about that? Why? I mean, I suppose you've got some massive ones where it just would not work. Man, you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Oh, hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn new things. Did you all try using ZR options? No, I did not. Highly recommend picnics. Cool. You can get them all around the table with sandwiches. If you want to learn more about how making food, yep, going to home ec is the way to go. That's very important. Something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's say it all together. Eggs. Wow, it's not clear where eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows you to hatch it. Eggs won't warm by sitting in boxes though, you need to have them in your party. Okay. That's pretty much telling us how breeding works. It's not like daycare, like it used to be, where you probably own a Pokemon in daycare. Like, you have to make sandwiches with egg power and make sure there's well, preferably a Ditto in your party. What's this next one gonna be? Maths. Miss Time. Okay. She should have been the history teacher. Miss Time teaches us history. Okay, Miss Time. Put all you on the spot at the start of the class. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Sort of. Some of you may not like numbers, and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. No matter how your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves our lesson okay. So you can wait your caught upon your studies of Pokemon type mashups. What's this got to do with maths? Let me ask you this. Bearing in mind what water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage for Water Gun? It's doubled. Okay. And then use them. Okay, yeah. So it's just saying like use moves that are strong against Pokemon. Right. Okay. I mean, there's not really a lot going off in these classes, but apparently you get rewards for finishing. Okay. Tell me, you enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread? Okay, I'm sure everyone here has visited Pokemon. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items. They cost 200. Now then, Alex, you'll do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you had 2,000 and had bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 10. It's 11. Premier Ball. Ah, okay. That's good. You don't just get the correct answer every time. Do I have to get the questions right every time? Well, she asked how many Pokeballs you get. Premier Ball, while being a Pokeball, is not named Pokeball. I feel like I was cheated on that. But like as soon as I pressed 10, I was like, wait. You get Premier Ball, and that's probably going to be like the trick to the question. She got me. She caught me out. Yo, bro looks just like suave. Oh, we're going to do things about... I see pictures of Alola. I'm going to do things... And I see obviously Alola and Raichu. That's the... Is that the Pokemon League in Alola? So we're going to learn about regional variants. That's why my class will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello. Bonjour, salute. I've heard even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together. It says hello, hello, hola, ciao, bonjour. But there are so many regions out in our world. Wait, what? Gracias? I know gracias is thank you. Cool. 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 Ah, now a proper blah blah. When you travel abroad, you should speak the local language as much as you can. That's true. If you go abroad to a new country, you should at least know some of the language. At least enough so you can, you know, if you need to ask someone a question urgently, you at least know, like, where's the bus station, or where is the toilet, or just even saying hello, you know. You should always do that going to a new place, new country even. Yo, twins, they look the same. How are you today? It's time for Salvatore's language lesson. Yes. Oh, okay, cool. What word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. Buona. I want to lean towards delicious. Sweet. Awesome. What a delicious answer. And now, perhaps if nothing, let me give you all of my words of advice. First step to smooth communication is compliment the person you're talking to. Yo. Your hair is looking fab today. Okay. That's all the classes we can do.